Thank you very much, John, and good morning, everyone. I was challenged last night by my good friend and colleague from Montreal, Yvon Delorme, to bring opening greetings in French, but I reminded him that it is easier to be the Chief of Police in English, as he told me it was easier to be the Chief of Police in French, and so I hope no one minds, but I will restrict my comments to the only language that I'm capable of speaking in. I also want to acknowledge it is somewhat humbling and a little intimidating to be in this room and to speak on issues of leadership and police leadership with so many men and women that I know and admire in Canada, in the United States, and around the world who have demonstrated extraordinary leadership in their organizations. And I am aware that leadership exists in all levels of each of our organizations, from our constables and clerks right up to chiefs of police, and within our communities, among our youth and our business leaders and our school leaders and community leaders. And so to talk about leadership to such an accomplished group is a bit of a challenge. And I think perhaps the best way in which I can do that is share some of the experiences that I've had in my organization, in my city, and some things that perhaps I've learned from that, and we as an organization and as a city have learned from that. Also, one of the things that I wanted to bring to my discussion this morning is an emphasis on the positive. And I firmly believe that no one ever achieved greatness in an organization by staying under the radar, by keeping their head down, not rocking the boat, trying to get along, trying to make everyone happy. I think great leaders don't count heads, they turn heads. And I think it is incumbent upon us in this forum to talk about not merely surviving in our positions as chiefs of police or as leaders in our police organization, but to actually accomplish great things and to achieve things. And if at the end of my term of office and my 5-year contract, all I had done is merely survive, I would consider myself a great failure. And so I think we must challenge ourselves to do more than survive. We must challenge ourselves to create organizations that are dynamic and vital. We must create organizations where every day, every single one of our members comes to work prepared to be the very best that they can be. We must create organizations where our people eat productivity for breakfast. An organization that is trusted, respected in our communities, emulated in other policing organizations. We must create organizations that achieve extraordinary things and make a real difference in the quality of life in our communities and in the work environment for our people. We have been given extraordinary opportunities in our profession. By virtue of the positions that we hold, we have been entrusted with a great responsibility. We must rise to the challenge and dare to be extraordinary. We must provide leadership